Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I send you all so much love and light. I hope that you guys are all doing well. So today we're going to do a check-in and see what's going on with this person emotionally when it comes to you. So basically, their current feelings for you. How do they feel about you right now? What's on their mind? What's in their heart when it comes to you and the connection to you? You're a person of choice. That's what we're going to focus on today for the reading. And this is all signs. So feel free to watch for your moon and rising signs. But I always say don't watch to the point where you feel confused. If you feel like your moon and rising signs are contradictory in any way, then just stick to your sun sign. Okay, and I do hope that you guys enjoy these readings. If you're new here, my name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, you guys. It helps my channel out so much in this algorithm. And don't forget to subscribe. Let's jump right in. We're going to start out with Cancer because it is Cancer season. Happy birthday to all my beautiful Cancers. Before I begin your reading, I just want to take a moment to invite the Holy Spirit. All right, Cancer, how do they feel about you? Whoever you choose to focus on, let's see how they feel about you. This says a lot. I mean, you have someone that feels the two of you are destined to be together and you would make the perfect couple. So there's two separate readings that I'm going to do for you. For those of you that are in a connection, and maybe for those of you that this is someone on the outside wanting you, because no matter how you look at it, I know how badly this person wants you, but it's just some of you may be with them and some of you may not be with this person right now. So I'll start with those of you that are in the connection. If you're not already married to this person, they totally see you as their future spouse, their future everything, the future mother or father of their children, even. If you're a woman watching this, this person is looking at you and feeling like you are the definition of what a woman should be. They have so much respect for you. They feel like you just have this natural energy of being very kind-hearted, nurturing, loving, caring, yet sophisticated at the same time. They look at you as their divine feminine, and to see the overall energy come through as the Two of Cups, and then you see the Magician underneath. This connection to this person feels absolutely perfect and magical. There's nothing that they would change about you. Someone here is even surprised. It's like, how can you be so beautiful and so gorgeous and yet have such a sense of humor at the same time? This person is crazy about you and wants nothing more than to shower you with affection and attention because you make them so happy. No one's ever made them this happy in their whole life, Cancer. So it's like the way that you make them feel, they want to return all of that to you 10 times over. So if you're with this person now, I mean, you just need to know that this is where they want to be forever because there's no one that can compare to you or take your place. They've already decided that this is where I want to be and you're who I want to be with, and that's it. You're the love of their life. No matter what they call you, you're their soulmate, their twin flame, no matter what it is that they call you, this person feels deeply bonded and connected to you, a bond that is unbreakable. So it's like you being the complete and total package. They just have so much respect for you. And then on top of it, you're so beautiful. With the Eight of Wands coming through, it just shows me what everything that's in this person's heart, because these are like Cupid's arrows all pointed at you. So when they tell you that they love you and when they make these promises to you and they tell you that they've never met anyone like you and they've never been happier, they mean every word of it, Cancer. They do. So if you're already married, you need to know how happy your person is, and they feel like you're the perfect spouse, honestly. You're so beautiful, and you're just beautiful from the inside out. That's just what it is. Your person feels like you're perfect. And if you're not yet engaged or married, that is how they feel about you. That's what's on their mind, and that's what they want to have with you. Now, for those of you that are not with this person, if you haven't gotten into a relationship yet with this person, I say that because that page of cups is coming through. So I know they're wondering, like, am I worthy of you? And can you see having all of these things with me? Because everything that I described to those of you that are in a relationship, for those of you that are single, this person envisions having all of these things with you. They feel like you're absolutely incredible. And when you walk into the room, you just light up the whole room. And there's something about your energy that just elevates them. Your vibration puts them in a higher vibration. So even if you're not with this person, they feel drawn to you by destiny. It's like your souls are connected and they know that you are the one. That is what they believe. They do have questions about do you see do you at all see within me what I see within you? And I feel like that energy is meant to come across as flattering because of the way this person puts you so high up on a pedestal. I'm telling you that they've never seen anyone like you or even been around anyone like you. You're rare and you're unusual. And you're already so special to this person. And if they haven't poured all of this out to you and professed this, Spirit wants you to know what's going on with this person and how they feel. Because even if you're not with them in a relationship, formal relationship, I can see that this person feels like you're who I'm meant to be with, you're who I'm going to be with, because it's almost like you're already the love of this person's life. So you have someone that feels you are incredible. Yes, there is a lot of emphasis here on your outer beauty with the sun coming through, but you know what? That's just a part of your package. That's a part of being with you because you're not only beautiful on the outside, you're also someone that has a beautiful heart and is so nurturing. They see you as marriage material, parent material, all of it. And then they love your sense of humor at the same time. This person is absolutely in awe of you. So whoever you're watching for, this person loves you deeply, Cancer. That's how they feel currently. Okay, I love you guys so much. Leo, let's get into your reading. Let's see. How do they feel about you? Whoever you choose to focus on. Let's see into their current feelings for you. You have someone that wants to talk to you so badly and it's like profess I think it's like almost make a confession to you even, Leo. Libra's energy is very strong as well as Aries and Cancer in your reading. You may be watching for one of those signs, or that could be cross watchers watching your reading. That could be their energy here, your own moon or rising sign. Maybe even some of you are on the cusp of Cancer. That could be it. I feel like you have someone that really wants to talk to you and apologize to you, especially for the ways that they feel they came at you wrong, or they lost their temper, or like they felt like they were backed into a corner and they just behaved in a way that they're not proud of, particularly if this person lost their temper. They really acknowledge right now the ways that they've been neglecting you and like how they put you in this situation. That's what this person really wants to acknowledge, the ways that they dug their own grave, so to speak, when it comes to you. And they want to talk to you about making it right. They want to apologize. So I can see where their intentions towards you are focused on making things right with you, because they feel like they owe that to you, and they feel ashamed of neglecting you. They feel ashamed of putting other things ahead of you, things that when they look back didn't really matter. making things more important than you. That's what this person wants to talk to you about. Their energy is coming through as so truthful, Leo. So know that if you have a serious conversation with this person within the next few days, what they say to you is the absolute truth. I know that you're going to have someone that's very honest with you and is really dying to talk to you. I just can pick up so much on this energy of them not being proud of themselves. Like, if this is a masculine person that you're watching for, I think they're even in this energy of, I should have been more of a man. I should have stepped up. I should have protected you. I should have provided for you. I should have shown you that I cared when I had the chance to do it. So I know this person realizes that they made their own bed and they need to lay in it, but then also the ways that if they pushed you away, how it's their fault and how they did that. They're thinking about all these things, feeling all of these things. So if you're wondering if you're on their mind, you're on their mind heavily. If you're wondering if if their conscience is speaking to them, it absolutely is. They wonder a lot about the possibility of turning things around with you, or is it too far gone? Have I ruined my reputation so much in your eyes that you won't look at me as a possibility of being that partner in your life? They have those questions. Really, their energy comes through with wanting to talk to you and have a very serious, deep conversation with you so badly. So it wouldn't surprise me if they reach out to you, or if they find a way to reach out to you if you feel like they're not able to get in contact with you right now. They're it's like they have blinders on, Leo, and their main focus when it comes to you right now is making things right with you, making it up to you, and giving you the justice that they know you truly deserve. So I feel like an apology is around the corner. An apology can happen any day now. And if this person has already apologized to you, Leo, I feel like these messages are coming through from spirit. Maybe even to give you a little comfort that this person means what they said. There's no energy of deceiving here. There's no energy of lying here. Everything is about taking ownership, taking responsibility, owning up to the fact that they weren't mature enough, that they didn't provide you the stability that you deserve to be provided with. And if given another chance, this person is going to make up for lost time and move forward with you so quickly that it might even make you feel very taken aback by how forward this person moves ahead with you. Because it's all about making things right and taking several steps forward. I just can see how badly they're hoping they can talk to you. All right, Leo, I love you so much. That's what I can see going on. That is how they feel about you currently. All right, Virgo, let's get into your reading. This person on your mind. Let's see how they feel about you right now. I think they really want to put your mind at ease. They want to put your mind at ease and show you that they're committed to you. Because I see how truly committed to you this person is. If you're involved with a Taurus, I feel like this reading is especially for you because their energy is coming through. There could be cross watchers watching your reading, Virgo, or that could be your own moon or rising signs. So I feel like this reading goes in two different directions, and I'm going to read it one way first. This person is thinking a lot about what makes you feel worried and what makes you feel anxious and what they can do to make a romantic gesture towards you so you feel like it's safe for you to take a step forward. So you can feel like you don't have to keep this person at arm's length, and they really want you to know their intentions towards you. This person feels like you're very precious to them because of the way that when you came into their life, they felt like they woke up out of a deep sleep. It's like before you came along, this person was just kind of existing, but they weren't really living. And then when you came into the picture, it's like you woke them up, you revived them. It's funny because I think in you, they see things mirrored back to them that they once did. Especially the way that before you came along with other people, it was so difficult for them to accept compliments, accept praise, and really let someone in. So it's funny that, and with you, the tables have turned in a sense in this person's experience, because now they feel they're seeing that within you, like the way that you are not sure, the way that you're anxious, the way that you have your hesitancy about taking a step forward. So you know what's funny is with you, Virgo, this person feels like things have come full circle. So you know what? You've been a real catalyst for their growth and their experiences in love, because I'm telling you, they see things within you. They see themselves in you. But now this person, I feel, really wants to move forward with you, is really hoping that you'll accept their offer, because they're really trying to offer their heart to you, and their intentions towards you is to be in a very serious, committed relationship with you. So it's all about wanting to put your mind at ease and caring about you so deeply. Definitely acknowledging any kind of hurt or trauma that you've been through. And this person feels like, I just want to be there for you. So that's what's going on for some of you. Now, I said this is like a two-part reading because the energy's kind of flipped around for others of you. For others of you, it's this person's anxiety that I can pick up on. So I wonder if any of you here watching felt like it was reversed. So if you feel like it's reversed, I'm going to read this for you. Um, this for others of you, I see the way that this person is so much in their own head, thinking about everything that's hurt them. It feels like they're very triggered by their past trauma recently, and it's almost like this person could even have PTSD, honestly. They're very triggered. I think there's a part of them that is afraid to be happy. So that's why, if you're wondering if they keep you at arm's length, that is why. It's like they see your offer, they see that you're serious, they know all of that about you. But then it's like the way that this person is so anxious about taking a leap of faith and taking a step forward. And they really hope that they're not going to do anything to really push you away. They're thinking about how they're hurt and they're triggered, but then how you've been serious and how you've been consistent, and the ways that you've been persistent. So I know that this person feels like they just need a little more time before they take a chance. They want to take a chance. They want to be happy, but there's a part of them that's afraid to be happy. And it's not like I can't just dismiss the Tower and the Eight of Swords in this person's energy, because that really does look like someone who is struggling because of past traumatic experiences. And that energy is around them so heavily. So it's like they recognize the love that you're trying to give to them. And I know that they want to take it. It's just this person needing to find that balance so they can set their own mind at ease. So I wonder if for any of you, does this give you confirmation and clarity about why someone is not moving forward with you and taking an offer from you? You're not doing anything wrong. If you feel like you're doing something wrong, you're not. Because when I look at you through their eyes, they feel like you're doing everything right. It's like you're not the problem. The problem is me. So I feel like what they definitely wish and hope for is patience, because they really don't want to do anything to push you away. They just feel like they're going through a huge struggle right now. Okay, Virgo, that is how they feel about you. I love you guys so much. All right, Libra, let's get into your reading. Whoever you're focusing on, let's ask Spirit to show us their feelings for you. It's funny because of the way this person's energy goes left, right, left, right, left, right. So I wonder if you're like, you're watching this because they confuse you. I wouldn't be surprised if you feel confused by this person, Libra. It's funny because on the one hand, they feel like you're who I've waited so long for, and like everything that I've like hoped for and waited for in my love life is in front of me now and has come to fruition. So there's that gratitude that they feel for you. And I see the way that this person just fantasizes about even the little things, when they're going to see you next, what you're going to do next, and even long term thinking about all the possibilities. This person is falling for you very quickly. And that is something that they have to constantly try and ground their energy so they don't panic because of it. Because, when I see how they've invested in vain in other places and how that felt to just like give so much in the past and not receive. But since you came into the picture, it's like, this is what I've been waiting for. I think this person is almost shocked that it's real and that it's true. Because I see the way that their mind is constantly thinking of you in a million different scenarios, but they're not very grounded, like I said, and they have to work at being grounded because those thoughts turn into worry. And they question a lot. How do you feel about me? So I know that this person would love reassurance from you, even if they're too proud to say it, even if their ego won't let them say it. They could never get tired of hearing what you like about them and how you feel about them. Because I know that deep down, that's what they really want from you. It just feels like their ego won't let them. Yes, and see, this is why I talk about them not being grounded, because the Two of Pentacles is in reverse. That's like their intellect and emotion. And when this is in reverse, it's off balance. One day they're all logic, the next day they're all heart. This person has to actively work at like calming themselves down. But I also see the blockage around them where they're too proud to profess these things, say these things. They don't want to come across as weak or vulnerable. So I know that they're falling for you very quickly. And the more time they spend with you, the deeper they fall for you. It's like it's all good in that moment. And then when the two of you go your separate ways, that's when they start to overthink and worry and read into things. Because I'm telling you, this person has questions about your feelings for them. I feel like this person does a really good job of even like causing their own headaches because they overthink so much. Do you see all the nine of swords and then the nine of wands? That is emotion that is mounting and mounting and mounting, but there's this element of not having balance with it, not being grounded. So I know that they worry a lot when it comes to you, and then they have to like talk themselves out of like saying, no, everything is okay. It's cool. Everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be great. So if you find that they become quiet or you feel like they go distant, that's when it's funny that they actually need the most reassurance from you then. And I wonder if you read that as, well, are they losing interest in me? Like, why are they going distant with me? Very ironic energy. So know that when this person is distant and they're quiet, that's when they're actually like longing for your attention the most. It's just like one of their biggest problems is their ego won't let them be vulnerable enough to speak about all of this. So it almost feels like the two of you are figuring things out with each other. This doesn't come across as you're in a relationship with them. It comes across as because they want to know so much about how you feel. So on the one hand, it comes across as we're getting to know each other, we're working on this, building this, seeing where this can go. But I will say this, for those of you that are in a relationship with this person, it just feels like your person struggles at times when they feel like they don't really know your intentions towards them, how interested you are in them, and what you really see happening with us. They have those questions. It just feels like they don't want to be the weak one or show their weakness, what they feel is a weakness. If you're with this person now, I see how happy you make them and how grateful they are for you. And I feel like that's a part of also what makes them feel scared about losing it. And then when you look even deeper, that all of that stems from somewhere. It's just not out of the blue. It's not this person just worrying for the sake of worrying. Something most likely happened in the past where, like I said, they felt like they gave and gave and gave and it was in vain. So in this connection, it's not even like you're doing anything wrong per se, Libra. I just know that your person would like more reassurance from you. That's just what it is. More reassurance from you, verbally expressing what you love about them, what you like about them, what you appreciate about them, why you're happy to be with them, things like that. Okay, that's what I can see going on. That is how they feel about you currently. I love you guys so much. All right, Scorpio, let's get into your reading. So, their current feelings for you. Whoever you choose to focus on, let's see how they feel about you right now. Wow, so this person is really in love with you. Are you on the cusp of Libra? Because Libra's energy is here. You may be on the cusp, but then there's also other signs coming through. I mean, wow. So there's Libra, Leo, Gemini, and Pisces. So these could be cross watchers watching your reading, or maybe your own moon or rising signs, or who you're involved with now. Because I can just see the way that for some of you here, you've been with this person a long time, and you know what? Nothing has faded between the two of you. For those of you that this is a long-term relationship, your person is so excited, like just as excited as when the two of you first got together. And they feel like as time passes between us, I only love you more and you only grow more and more beautiful in my eyes. This person feels like you are very striking and beautiful, like just head to toe. They feel like you're perfect. They feel like there's nothing they would change about you. And they are so grateful to have you in their life. I wonder if the two of you have an anniversary coming up, or if you've been reminiscing a lot about, where you first started out and where you are now. Because this person feels like the two of you have so many happy memories, and I know they think back to it and it puts a smile on their face. They love the way you can be so playful, yet you know how to be serious. Like this person feels like you are all around sexy, and they love that serious side that you have, that intelligence that you have, but then they also love when you cut loose and you're silly and you let your inner child come out. They feel like you're the complete and total package. Now, I know I'm talking to those of you in long-term relationships because I see that energy here, but don't think that that's not for those of you that maybe haven't been with this person that long, because the feelings are the same, the energy is the same. Even if you haven't been with them that long, they just think back constantly to where we've gone and what we've done in our experiences, because this person feels like it's us, it's we. We're a team, we belong together. I think they feel like you're one of the smartest people they've ever met. And I can see how excited this person is just to be around you and talk to you. Like you have someone that feels truly grateful And almost like shocking that I have someone like you, that you're mine. It never gets old with you, Scorpio. It never gets old with you. They want this forever. They do. There's no future without you in it. You're so important to this person. You're the love of their life. They feel totally blessed having you. They wish you well all the time. You're obviously on this person's mind, and you're even in their prayers. They truly care about you. They feel like you're a beautiful light within this world. That's how they feel. That's what's going on with them currently. You have someone that is deeply in love with you and totally grateful for you. So whether this is a long-term relationship or something newer, that's how they feel about you. If it's something newer, it's just everything that they picture having here. They wouldn't change anything about you. Okay, Scorpio, that's how they feel about you currently. I love you guys so much. Sagittarius, let's get into your reading. So this person on your mind, let's tap in and see how they feel about you. There's a lot of questions this person has about like what's going to happen here with you. They are having a very difficult time right now picturing the things that they once pictured. And I know that they feel there's a lot that they need to work at to make up to you. So this person definitely acknowledges that they played a key part in things going off track with you. Let's see. This is Pisces energy coming through. Is anyone thinking of a Pisces? That could be cross watchers watching your reading, Sagittarius, or maybe even your own moon or rising signs. I just can pick up on such a sense of like I failed, I messed up, I messed this up, and I regret this so much. This person deeply regrets taking you for granted. When you tried to give of yourself and you were very generous and you opened yourself up and you were just like putting this person first, really, I can see the ways that they took that for granted. So since I can see that, I know they see that and they acknowledge that. They feel like they messed up big time. And if you've told them that it's over or that you're done or that you can't do this or that you're giving up, they definitely believe you because they feel like it's definitely in your hands where things are going to go. I know that they feel they're the ones that like they had something very beautiful laid out in front of them. They had a future that was here, and I know they feel like they squandered that. So I have to tell you a lot about this person feeling very lost right now and not sure about what's going to happen here, but feeling like it's your choice and it's in your hands. I know you may want them to fight for it. And it's not that they don't want it. If they don't fight for it or if they're not fighting for it, it's because they feel like they messed up too much. Like messed up and it's too far gone and I did too much damage. And the damage that I did, I'm not going to be able to get this back. I'm not going to be able to fix what I messed up. So I know if they could do this all over again, like hindsight is 2020, and they would cherish every moment they had with you. They would make you a priority. They would put you first. They would appreciate how easy it was, how successful it really was. Because it's almost like you just paved a whole path for this person and made things very easy for them. And it's like they didn't appreciate it when they had it. And now they're thinking about how I lost it and that path is closed off for me. And it's a very hard pill to swallow. It's been a very hard lesson for this person to learn. So you have someone that deeply regrets and feels very foolish and honestly feels like a loser and feels like a failure. Like they failed this connection and they failed you. So they are being very hard on themselves about the mess that they caused. Because it's big. It's really big because I know this person is sitting there and thinking like, what am I going to do now? What am I supposed to do now? That was my future. That was my path. And I squandered it. That's what's going on with them currently, Sagittarius. That is how they feel. All right. I love you guys so much. All right, Capricorn, let's get into your reading. So, whoever you choose to focus on, let's tap in and see their feelings for you. Makes me wonder if any of you are involved with a Sagittarius or thinking of a Sagittarius, or if there's Sagittarius cross watchers here, or if you're on the cusp of Sagittarius, or if your own moon or rising signs are in Sagittarius. I say that because the reading for Sagittarius was very similar when I look into the deep regret that this person feels. Because you have someone that if it feels like since losing you, things getting messed up with you, now they want to come back into your life, first of all, and then put you up on a pedestal and treat you like a queen and give you everything that you deserve, or treat you like a king and give you everything that you deserve. Leo's energy is here, you guys. Perhaps this is a Leo or cross watching Leos or your own moon or rising sign. Capricorn. This person is thinking a lot about what they let hold them back and just regretting it. Things that they did that were unnecessary and irresponsible, feeling very ashamed and holding their head down in shame and thinking about that. But then at the same time recognizing like, this is my bed, I have to lay in it, and if you're not sure about me, it's because I neglected you. If your thoughts in your mind is not at ease, it's because of me. So they definitely take acknowledgement for all of that. They take ownership of that. I have to tell you that this person feels very ashamed, and they desperately want to come back into your life, and they wish they could pick up where you guys left off, where you were building before. They wish they could go back in that, like go back in time and pick up where we left off. I see how badly they wish they could put your mind at ease so you can trust them again. So this person is just sitting and reflecting and feeling very ashamed and feeling horrible about the ways that they made you feel, the ways that they neglected you, the ways that they held back from you. It's so funny that it took losing you for this person to truly see you. And now what they see about you is your marriage material, your parent material. So if you weren't married or engaged to this person, I mean, they totally look at you in that light now, having so much respect for you and like putting you up on a pedestal in their mind and in their heart. But I can see where it took things getting messed up with you to realize these things about you, because this person wants to come back into your life so badly. And their energy is like, if you gave me another chance, it's just emphasizing how well they would treat you and how you'd never want for anything, and I'd make you like a queen. You'd be a queen to me. Do you know what I mean, Capricorn? That's what the energy is like. So obviously it looks like you are broken up with this person, not with this person, because of how much they think about coming back into your life and how much they regret the mess that they caused and how they made you feel. And then it's funny that this person is even looking deeper and acknowledging just what was wrong with them at the time they were with you. Realizing things about themselves, about their self, that they didn't see until they no longer had you. Because it wasn't until now that this person truly saw what they were neglecting, even as far as their own inner peace and as far as their own mental health and well-being. Feels like this person could have really pushed themselves too far and developed really unhealthy habits. It seems like this person even had their own sense of anxiety and worry, but they didn't realize that they were feeling that way and experiencing that, and that you actually, you had to bear the brunt of that because they were going through all that. So it's a deep sense of reflection, not only about you and the connection, but them as a person and what they did that was wrong. Okay, Capricorn, I love you so much. That's what's going on with them currently. That's how they feel about you. All right, Aquarius, let's get into your reading. Let's see how they feel about you. So whoever you choose to focus on, right? Let's tap in and see their current feelings for you. I just pick up on such a strong sense of the way this person feels. You unlock something for them that no one else has been able to unlock for them, truly. This person feels like you came along and you opened up my heart. My heart was guarded, my heart was buried and protected, and you came along and you brought me out of my shell, and you make me into my best person. This person feels they've leveled up so much since being with you, Aquarius. They feel like they're not even the same person they, as when you guys first met, that they've totally changed and like they've come into their own, and that's all thanks to you. They feel like now I'm so free to let my heart be open and let my mind be open. This person lets you in ways that was so difficult for them to do with anyone else. And they are so grateful that you are theirs. I think they feel incredibly lucky that they have someone like you. They feel like this is destined for success, the relationship as a whole, and you make this person feel like they are a complete success. You make them feel so good about themselves. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles, just that energy overall, shows me how this person adores everything about you. They love your style. They love just your personality. They feel like you take such good care of yourself. They feel like just being around you makes my life so prosperous and fulfilling and whole and abundant and blessed. You've been a huge blessing to this person. And they feel like you're perfect from head to toe. Even if you don't feel that way about yourself, Aquarius, there's nothing about you that this person would change. They feel like you're perfect. You're perfect in their eyes. They love everything about you. And then it's like this complete and utter gratitude for just how much you've helped them move forward. They feel like since you came into my life, I am now at my best. Scorpio's energy is also here. Is this a Scorpio you're thinking of? Could be cross watchers if not. Or your own moon or rising sign could be in Scorpio. But I feel like the death card is in reverse because of what I said to you guys a moment ago, how they wouldn't change anything about you. They feel like everything that has played out between the two of you has turned out exactly the way that it was supposed to, and they wouldn't change anything about their experience with you. They're very proud of you. They're very proud of the two of you as a couple. They're very proud of what you have together and what you make together and what the future holds. And I'm telling you that everyone that is important to this person They hear about you all the time. They hear your name all the time. They talk about you all the time. In such a beautiful energy and such a beautiful light. And I know that everyone that knows this person well sees how happy they are since you came into the picture and how much they've grown and blossomed since you came into the picture. They're never going to let you get away. They feel so grateful that they were even able to land someone like you, to get someone like you to be theirs. All right, Aquarius, that's how they feel about you. That's what's going on with them currently. I love you guys so much. All right, Pisces, let's get into your reading. Who are you focusing on, right? Let's tap into their energy and see their current feelings for you. I think that this person is definitely up at night, losing sleep, thinking about you. You're constantly on their mind. Even your own Pisces energy is coming through. It's coming through here and here very strong in your reading. So, since your own energy is coming through, it just spirit letting me know how deeply connected to you this person is and how you're so much in their head and in their energy. Almost like you're haunting them in a way, Pisces. You could also be involved with another Pisces, and that's why that's coming through. Or maybe you have heavy Pisces in your chart, moon and rising signs as well, because it's here. And when I say haunting them, don't think I'm implying that you've done anything wrong. It's just that this person feels like they need answers so desperately, and they don't want to face the fact that the path to you might be closed. Like that's something that they don't want to think about. And when they think about that, I feel like it brings tears to their eyes. I talk about the path being closed because the Two of Wands is in reverse, the moon is in reverse. This is very much about the future and this open path. And you see how this path has no obstacles in the way? But when I see these energies come in reverse, it's like I'm stuck and I don't know what's going to happen and I fear what's going to happen. So you're constantly running through this person's mind and they're constantly thinking about and worrying about mistakes that they could have made, even if you guys didn't necessarily end things on bad terms. Maybe you just drifted apart, right? But I can see how this person is thinking about, what did I do wrong? What should I have done? What could I have done? Thinking about that a lot. And it feels like it's so much weight for this person to carry still, like being haunted by you and memories of you and being connected to you. They may even say to themselves, okay, starting like next month, I'm going to let this go. Like it's like almost a timer in this person's mind for how long they tell themselves they can still hold on, right? Hoping to hear from you so badly, trying to will it into existence. And I know this person can sit there and like give a timer in their own mind and say, okay, come this time next week or come this time next month, I'm not going to be thinking about them or holding on to them anymore. But that's just denial. I know how much this weighs on them. I know how much they long for answers and they long for you to make contact with them. And I don't think they're going to be able to let go even if they try. So obviously, this person has it really bad for you. And it just looks like you're not together because of the way they want to hear from you so badly. But if you're with this person now, I think that just says a lot about how they worry about the connection and what the future holds, and how they feel like things are very uncertain. And there's a lot that they could be keeping inside, like a lot of fear, putting a lot of pressure on themselves even to like maintain and keep it all together. If you're in a relationship with this person now, I can see how they're kind of desperate. And I don't say that to be mean, but there is a sense of desperation in this energy. It's just, it's so heavy, and they could feel like they're just taking on so much alone. It comes across as though this person is alone. And don't think I'm trying to come down on you at all, Pisces, in the reading. But you're watching, so of course I'm going to tell you the truth about the way that your person, if you're with them now, looks very lonely and unsure about what the future holds. And very sad about it as well. Maybe they did something to put themselves in this position. Only you know the answer to that. But that's none of my business. And that's what I can see is going on with them currently. That's how they feel. Okay, Pisces, I love you so much. That's what's going on with this person right now. All right, Aries, let's get into your reading. Let's see what Spirit shows us. This person on your mind, how do they feel about you? So they're in a sense of deep reflection right now, really thinking about maybe even a recent argument that the two of you had. I know that the way that this energy comes across is maybe we both said things to each other that we didn't mean. Things got a little bit too heated. We got too caught up in the moment. We misinterpreted things when it came to each other. We were both on guard and defensive and felt like the other one was approaching me wrong or judging me. So that's how this person's energy comes across, Aries, thinking about the ways that they felt judged recently, but then also acknowledging that they let their temper get the best of them, and there's definitely things that they should not have said, and definitely ways that they could have handled the situation a lot better than losing their cool. Or if they were mean to you, I see how much they regret that, because this person's energy is shrouded in heartache. That Three of Swords next to the Knight of Swords shows me feels like I said things that I really didn't mean because I was hurt, and then I ended up hurting you, and the fact that I hurt you is killing me. Is anyone thinking of a Virgo? Because their energy is here. It could be cross watchers, Aries, or your own moon or rising sign. So now what's going on with this person is they feel like I set the they acknowledge the way that they set the connection back several steps with the way that they behaved, but then they're just thinking about in general how the connection has taken a step back drastically. And now it's like, I'm in this position where things shouldn't be this hard, and look how hard it is now. Now I'm going to have to fight an uphill battle to try and get it right. So you have someone that is like really pausing and reflecting and thinking about what's important, because there's definitely a sense of shame around this person and heartache. So if you're wondering if they're thinking about you, yes, constantly. If you're wondering if they're thinking about how they made you feel and things from your perspective, yes, constantly. If you're wondering if they put themselves in your shoes and see things the way that you see it, yes, they do. That Hermit card shows a deep sense of introspection and growth and maturity and wisdom. I know they may not have acted that way in the moment, but since having like whatever this is, whether it was a misunderstanding or an argument or just like being short with each other, or if you just felt like they were being this way with you, Aries, they're just thinking about how wrong that was. And there's just such a sense of regret. They feel like there's a lot they need to make up to you. Someone here, it feels like they even lost their temper with you, or were short with you, or just treated you in a way that you totally didn't deserve. For some of you, I know you're watching this and feeling like you didn't deserve it. For others of you, you may acknowledge what I could see in the beginning of the reading, where it's like we were both kind of heated. We both said things we didn't really mean. But for those of you that resonate with the other part of the reading, where you felt like this person was just out of line with you, they acknowledge that. And I know how much they want to apologize for that. They do. So if they haven't reached out yet, don't think it's because they don't care, or that they're just like over it, or they're just carrying on. No, it's because they're sitting with themselves, and their conscience is getting to them. And they're in this state of introspection and like a spiritual awakening, really. Seeing like right from wrong, and the changes that this person goes through over the next few days will be permanent changes. So if they haven't reached out yet to apologize or make things right, this is what's going on with them in their state of, being quiet, or their state of separation from you. They're going to approach you. They just want to make sure that they do it the right way. They know how serious this situation is. Okay, that's what I can see going on, Aries. I love you so much. I hope you enjoyed the reading. All right, Taurus, let's get into your reading. So this person on your mind, let's tap in and see their feelings for you, their current feelings for you. Um, are you taking space and time away from this person? Like, did you tell them recently, like, I just need space, I just need time, I just need to be alone? Like that kind of thing? Because they feel like all of a sudden things have taken a step back where it was moving forward. And like all of a sudden you're distant with them, and you're like not talking to them the way that you used to, or not responding the way that you used to, because there's a turnaround in this person's energy, where they once, like very recently, felt like, yeah, this is it, this is what I've been waiting for, I've waited so long for this, and now it's here. You coming into their life, being a part of their life, opening up and sharing with them. They feel like that's turned around recently, and now they don't know what's going to happen. And it's a very disappointed feeling. Their overall energy comes across like questioning your feelings for them and what you want with them. And I tell you, it's something that they think about over and over and over again. Because the overall energy is like, am I all alone in this? Like, should I keep holding on? What does this person see having with me? What do they want with me? So it's funny that they actually have a lot of questions about your feelings and intentions towards them. They just feel right now you're super distant, and that is something that makes them feel like it's unrequited, or it's just really lopsided. So some of you know that you've told them that you need space recently, or maybe you're just like growing more distant with this person. Like some of you know you've said that, but for others of you, I wonder if you realize that this person feels like you're so distant lately. Because if you feel like they're being weird with you, this person feels like it's because you're being so distant with me, and we don't communicate and talk the way we used to. The thing though, through it all, they're so attracted to you. I mean, I think the fact that you are distant and quiet and even a bit removed It makes them drawn to you like a magnet. So if any of you are using a strategy with this person of like distancing yourself as a way to gain control, I'll tell you that it's absolutely working, because it's driving them crazy. The way that they feel you shut down and like you don't talk to me, but then that makes me want you even more. It makes me want you so badly. Some of you could know very well that you're playing hard to get with this person. But others of you, you could just have decided recently that maybe you just need time and space. And the fact that all these questions are coming through, it's because this person has all of these questions on their mind when it comes to the connection and like what's going on here and what's going to happen. Because things are definitely very confusing from their perspective. It's definitely, they feel confused. They don't know what's going to happen. They would love clarity from you. Because if they had clarity from you and they felt like we're going to pick up where we left off and we're going to continue, I can see how happy that would make them. It would make them feel like their love life is totally back on track. They're attracted to you in so many ways. It's like a mind, body, and soul attraction. And you know what's funny is someone may not realize until they see this reading that, you know what, I am more drawn to them when I feel like they're distant with me. You know what, when I feel like they're quiet or they shut down or they don't answer me right away, that does make me want them more and more curious about them and more drawn to them and more attracted to them. So someone realizing that may be able to like shift their power back, take their power back, because the Nine of Wands shows me someone that really is giving a lot of their power away because they're overthinking and they're unsure, and they're relying so much on feedback from you. Do you know what I mean? Don't think I'm taking sides, Taurus. But that's what it's like. That's what's going on with them. I can see that you do have a lot of power over this person. So I know that they feel like there's a lot of pressure in the connection. They definitely take this very seriously. I think that's important for you to know. Okay, that is what's going on with them currently. I love you so much, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed the reading. All right, Gemini, last but not least, let's tap in and see this person on your mind. How do they feel about you? They're definitely watching everything that you do. And I mean, like, really reading into things. And I'm telling you that this person watches you like it's almost like you're under a microscope when it comes to them. Definitely going over details with a fine-tooth comb. It's important for you to know that this person like reads into everything that you say and like literally like you write them something and they reread it again. Or you say something to them and then they think more into, well, what did they mean by that? It just seems like in this connection, the two of you have gone through a lot. For some of you, you know that that's the truth. But for others of you, Spirit is letting you know that in love, this person has gone through a lot. And that's what makes them so hesitant about taking a leap of faith and really trusting the connection and trusting love, because when they did that before, they were so hurt, and they're watching everything and scrutinizing everything, not because of something you're doing wrong, but because of the trust issues that they have. So for some of you, you'll resonate with one or the other. Like, because if you know that really nothing wrong has happened between you and them, It's spirit letting you know about this person's history, but how it affects the two of you today, how it affects them, how you kind of bear the brunt of what they've gone through before. But for others of you, maybe you know that the connection is long term and maybe there has been highs and lows between the two of you. I can just see where this person is watching everything that you do because they feel like your actions are going to determine what they do next. But for all of you, that's what this person is doing, whether you've done something wrong or not. Unfortunately, it just looks like this person is very hesitant about really opening up their heart completely because they are afraid that they're going to be hurt in the end. They're afraid that they're going to feel like a fool in the end. They definitely are holding on to things longer than they should, but they do that as a defense mechanism because they feel like if I keep this in my memory, then I'll recognize it right away. And then when it comes back around again, I'll see it so it won't happen again. It's so funny that they do that because I know they'd feel so much better if they just let all of that go. And they really need to let all of that go. Not from a judgmental place, but that's advice to someone from spirit. Because when you see the 10, it's about completion. It's about, okay, it was a difficult time that they went through, but that difficult time is over, and holding on to it, they're only hurting themselves. You see 10 of swords in reverse is like something, it's like beating a dead horse at this point. And I know that someone's personal message from spirit is if you release all of that, you will feel so much better. If you release all of that, you can move on to the next chapter in your life. But it just feels like this person acknowledges the way that you humbled yourself recently, or the way that you humble yourself, the way that you adapt and adjust to meet them where they are. The way that you really swallow your pride and you leave the ego at the door to like accommodate this person. So don't think that it doesn't go unnoticed because it does. But then I feel like their lack of trust takes over, or the habit of reading into things takes over. So I wonder if any of you here feel like you take 2 steps forward and 2 steps back with this person. I can definitely see why you'd feel that way, or if you feel confused by them. It just feels like what's going on with this person is something is still unresolved. Whether it's between the two of you, or it's just like I said, this person's difficulties in another relationship that they still carry with them to this day that creates blockages between the two of you. I talk about things being unresolved currently because the Five of Cups is here and it's coming in upright. So I know they're still thinking about a loss. They're still thinking about difficulties. They're still thinking about something that they feel got messed up. So if nothing wrong has gone on between the two of you, this is spirit letting you know that this person still has a lot of emotional baggage that they're bringing into the connection, and they may not be capable right now or ready to love you the way you want to be loved, or trust, because this just feels like they have a lot of things that are unresolved. I'm not saying that to turn you off from them or to put them down. Maybe someone just needs to know that that's what goes on with this person. But for others of you that have been in a relationship with them and you know that the relationship has had its ups and downs, I can just see where this person is still having a really hard time trusting and taking a chance. And that elephant is still in the room. They still feel like something has not been resolved and fully addressed between the two of you. Something that they definitely want you to acknowledge, which is crazy because I know they feel that you've been very humble and you've been very patient. But then again, at the same time, there's something that is still bothering this person. For someone here, it could have to do with maybe a time between the two of you where you chose to walk away from them. Like if you chose to like break up with them or even leave them for a short term period of time, they're still thinking about that, still worried that that could happen again, still feeling like that needs to be addressed and acknowledged. Mm, But you know what, I'm like I said, Gemini, about this person's energy is there's some things that they really just need to let go of, and they would feel so much better if they did. I'm not saying that from a judgmental place or to sound like I have a lack of empathy. It really is because that's in the past, and holding on to it and bringing it up over and over again, even if it's like unspoken, but it's just being brought up in this person's energy, they're only hurting themselves by doing that. So I wonder if anyone takes that message of advice from spirit, like if you know you've been in this connection for a while and you know that you're still holding on to things, wondering if it is safe to let go and trust and move forward, I feel like your answer is yes, because you will feel so much better. And for others of you where you have someone that like maybe won't make a commitment to you, you feel like you're doing everything, but they still won't take a chance. I just feel like in this reading, Spirit really wants you to know the baggage that the person is bringing into the picture, so you don't keep blaming yourself for them not moving forward, or you don't blame yourself uh, when they kind of question things or maybe even are suspicious and reading into things. For someone here, I feel like this advice is very personal, but don't let someone change you because they're damaged. Don't let someone make you conform to be what they want you to be, simply because they're damaged and they have emotional baggage and they're not ready for the kind of relationship that you're ready for. I feel like that's a very personal message for someone coming through in the reading. If you resonate with that energy, you resonate with that energy. Just take from it what feels right to you. But if you know that you've been adapting and bending and changing, you feel like you're jumping through hoops and this person is still not giving you what you deserve, it's time to really rethink uh, whether you want to give up who you are in order to be with this person. Because I can see where this person has a lot of healing that they need to do on their own, and there's certain things that you shouldn't own or take responsibility for, when really it's this person that has like that inner work that they need to do. Okay, Gemini, that's what I can see going on. I hope that you guys enjoyed the reading. I hope it was helpful for you. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next reading.